Hi there folks, welcome back to Rich Reviews, my latest film for you guys here now, and this happens to be my 40th review that I reviewed on this channel this year. And I've watched some other films I don't think I could have gotten the mileage out of, and this film is called Meander. This comes from France, and no, if you're thinking of Meander as in strolling along, this title is obviously misleading because this person has to fight for their lives. And in the beginning, we see a woman named Lisa who has clearly been mourning the loss of her daughter, as what we were told. And she's on the side of a road. She's being picked up by a car by a disabled man named Adam. And obviously, Adam is, quite frankly, is one of those people that if we were to meet on the side of a road, we would not get into their car. And obviously, Lisa comes to find out, because of his tattoos, that yes, he is responsible for the murders of several different young women. She hits her head on the dashboard, and when she wakes up, she's in a metal box with her hair braided, in a catsuit, and with an armband. And quite frankly, this armband is counting down time. And obviously, she has to wonder, how do I escape from all these metal tubes here? One of the biggest inspirations that this director is quite obviously trying to pull off here is that there was a 1997 film called Cube that has spawned two sequels that the less said about those films, the better. And obviously, the director here, quite frankly, has that influence. I want to go for something that's quite mysterious. This labyrinth-type tube area is full of traps, spitting spitfire balls, acid at least at one point. The thing is obviously trying to drown her with water at one point. And then we obviously see the tragic ends, at least of one person who at least has capacity, their remains. So at least at one point, she meets up with another person, a disheveled man who I think might be Adam, or I don't know if it could easily be Adam, but this man has been in this tube for a very long while, has gone utterly insane. He has tattoos on his arm. Now, quite frankly, could this be a clue as to how you get out of the metal cylinders? Possibly. At least this one humanoid creature that is constantly chasing after her, and she has to fight to escape him. He's seeing visions of her dead daughter. And quite frankly, what does this all mean? Is her daughter actually alive? Is she dead? Or has she been dead the whole time and this is just her way of getting out of purgatory? Or is she abducted by aliens? The film never says, and I don't think even the explanation at the end would actually be satisfying to anyone. Let me say that I truly believe that the cinematography here is wonderful. The set design, I think, is really great. I think you feel claustrophobic in these tubes. Who in their right mind would actually design and put people in this? Or is it just an allegory for heaven and hell? The director here has directed another film that I've never seen. I never heard of this director. I'm interested in seeing if he gets picked up by the Hollywood system. Quite frankly, there are a bunch of foreign directors that do get picked up by the Hollywood system and then are just chewed up and spit out, and they just go back to their home countries because they realize, oh yeah, I can make a better film in my own home country than in Hollywood. Granted, you feel for this girl as she tries to struggling. I probably couldn't even fit in these metal tubes because I'm slightly overweight. You probably have to be fit to be in these tubes. I wonder what happens if someone is dropped in these metal tubes and just is overweight. Can they get through them? So in the end, folks, what I'm going to say about Meander, I am amazingly enough going to give this a matinee rating because I was quite frankly engrossed from the beginning all the way to the end. So folks, Meander, have you seen this? What did you think? As always, folks, like, comment, subscribe, and enrich yourself with knowledge. I'm Michael Rich at Richards2 on Twitter. I'll see you next time, folks. Yes, hooray.